There we go. Jessie waited until we went live on audio to do that very loud snap. So, ASMR too, I guess. I could add to it.
That's not ASMR, that just isn't mine.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sam.
I'm Jessie.
And you are on the flip side. We do things a little bit weird here, and so I apologize if that offends you. Sorry, not sorry. Because we just like to be real.
We are that.
I guess that's the way to put it. Anyway.
This is just who we are.
We are around. There are no less than 5 people here. And 1, 2, 3 of them are talking to us. So
I love all 3 of those people.
That's a good thing. Doug is here. What's up, Doug? Good to see you. Here we go, finally at a reasonable hour.
Oh, shush. I really wanted to go for 7:30 again.
Nope. Nope.
I was up.
Doug says hello to Micah. Micah, hello. And Peter Rowan is here. Good morning. Good morning, Peter.
Good morning.
And Peter says, just like a babbling brook.
Right.
That's exactly correct.
Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Stop.
I got a little bit more than I thought I was going to get on that one. Yep. That's how that goes. Just like a babbling brook indeed. Right down to my belly. Well, we are here. We have as the thumbnail alluded to.
What did it say?
Nothing to do. Kind of.
Don't even say it.
Kind of. We have some things to do today. But it's not anything where we must go do this for this amount of time. Did you just put that in your mouth?
Yes, because there's a thing that's stuck. And so if you get your finger wet, then you can
Oh,
get it off the
I thought
table.
you picked something up off the table and put it in your mouth. I was like, that's brave. I have no idea what's been on this table overnight. Victoria Ketchum is here. What's up? What's up? We are hanging out in Redmond this weekend, getting ready for a big family reunion in the afternoon.
Yes.
Redmond. Where is Redmond?
Redmond, Washington.
Well, duh.
East of Bellevue and south of Woodinville.
Seattle. Got it. Okay. It's in Seattle.
But
All
it's
right.
okay. Sure.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Share us the wealth of information about all of the
I know all
different
kinds of things about Redmond.
principalities on the other side. Go ahead. It's not Seattle. I got it. It's not Seattle. But is there a difference between, like, is there something where there's nothing between Redmond and Seattle?
Yes, there's a big lake.
That doesn't count. That does not count.
You have to go across a bridge, and it's at the end of 520. Like 520 ends.
A river runs through our 2 towns. And you have said often that there's no difference between East Wenatchee and Wenatchee.
Okay. You have to go across a big bridge. It's a floating bridge across a big lake.
And on one side is Snootyville.
Yes.
And on the other side is
Crazy Town.
Redmond.
No, opposite way. Redmond was the original home of Microsoft. Kinda. Redmond, Bellevue, but Redmond.
Who
Don't
cares? I care not where Microsoft came from. Let's see.
One of the first buildings.
Redmond. Well, I'm sorry, Doug. You have to be on the western side of the mountains instead of the eastern side where it is nice and warm. All right. Let's see.
We're nice, right? It's not warm in here.
Peter Owen. is enjoying the babbling brook. I should
No,
be-
don't. I have to sit right next to it. Don't do it.
Good morning, all. Victoria's here. I will be in and out, but I am here. Good to see you, Victoria. Thank you for being here, ma'am. Doug says, as all the East Siders say, we are over on the coast, even though we aren't anywhere near the ocean.
True.
I don't know. If you're on the western side of the mountains, you're pretty daggum close to the shore.
Right. You're a good 4 hours away from the actual coast. 4.5.
In Redmond?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. 4 hours.
You can't. The actual coast is the Washington coast, not Puget Sound.
What? If you get out into that water over which you have to cross that floating bridge,
Yes.
Are there any barriers from reaching the ocean?
Yes, there's a whole peninsula.
No. So it's a lake?
Lake Washington.
It's not a sound.
Lake Washington is what the bridge goes over.
Uh-huh.
Then you get to Seattle, and then there's Puget Sound. Then you get to the islands.
So the
then there's
lake
peninsula.
is landlocked.
Then there's
The lake
it is a
is
lake.
landlocked.
Well, there's yes.
Oh, no, see, you said, but there's, and yes. So you're hiding something. What
There's
are you
locks.
hiding? There's locks?
There's locks
What does a lock mean?
from where you can take your boat to a different elevation. You take it from the lake to the sound.
So if I get in a boat in Lake Washington, I can stay in said boat and get to the ocean.
Yeah, but there's a bit of
Blah,
a
blah,
jump.
blah,
No,
blah,
because you can
blah.
only get to the sound.
Blah.
Then you have to go all the way around.
All the way
I'm
around
telling you,
what?
the coast is at the other end.
All the way around what?
The Olympic Peninsula.
A peninsula is what? It's surrounded on how many sides by water? 3. So what I'm hearing is if you get into a boat in Lake Washington, you can take that boat without getting out of it to the ocean. That's what I'm hearing.
Sure. But they're not at the coast.
4 hours from the coast, my booty.
Doug, back me up. You're not at the coast.
He's at the coast. You're definitely not 4 hours away from the coast.
You are not at the coast.
We are less than 4 hours from Redmond.
Yeah, and Redmond is at 4 hours to the coast.
What coast are you talking about?
It's called the coast.
Okay, I'm looking this up. Because this is crazy talk is what I'm hearing.
Share your screen then.
I'm gonna.
Clearly, Sam has never looked at a map of Washington.
State.
Puget Sound is an inlet.
There is a lot of coastline up there. I'm just saying.
They're not by that.
I'm gonna look at it.
He's going to debate Washington history and look.
No, I'm not debating anything.
Okay, Redmond is there. The
Right.
coast is here.
No.
Yes.
No, the coast is like all in here, too.
No, that's...
All of these islands are off the coast of
You're
Washington.
not going to the coast is there. Yes.
You don't
Woodby
know
Island is
what-
on the coast.
I'm gonna have to share my screen. I'm
just saying.
Woodby Island is one of the islands off the coast of Washington.
Right, but Vashon Island is blocked.
I don't know.
It is,
Vashon Island could be Klingon controlled for all I know. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Washingtonians call the coast
Washingtonians.
the coast, like the actual coastline. From La Push,
La Push.
I
would prefer to be from LaGrange. I don't know. Well, I don't know who's coming from La Push.
From the tip of the Hoquiam Peninsula to La Push, all the way down to Olympia, is
I
the
don't know about
coast.
this. I'm looking for. I can't remember video capture. That's what I'm looking for. Video. No, not video capture. I want screen capture. I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll add that, and then we're gonna go over here and we're gonna say no. We want a window, and then let's see.
Doug and Emily, back me up.
No, they're not.
Where's
gonna
the
back you up.
coast?
They're not gonna. They probably
4
are.
hours from Redmond.
They probably are, but you know, I think it's kind of weird.
The Puget Sound is not the coast. It is seawater, but it is not the coast.
I swear. Listening to Washingtonians
There's no
is funny
waves.
stuff.
There is no.
Listening to
there's
Washington. No.
There's
See,
no.
it's seawater. You're watching you're able to swim in the ocean water, but that's not the coast.
It's not the coast.
I know. I'm sorry. That sounds
Puget Sound is a sound.
incredible.
It is a sound, not the coast, not the actual coastline.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know about all this. I'm trying to find a
get
better map.
waves.
National Geographic will not let me down. Oh, crud. Yeah, maybe they did. Come on, let me click on it. It won't let me click on it. You've let me down, National Geographic. All right, so we'll close that. And then let's see. WA.gov, that's not going to give me a good enough. I just want a good world map of that. Okay, that sounds good. Let's see. That's a whole bunch of yellow. People, what are you doing? Golly, George. That's not going to help. All right, let's go with maybe this one will help. Maybe. Come on, give me. Yes, there we go. Yes, there we go.
Okay, good.
Look at this. All right, so where's Redmond? Can you see? Here's Redmond. Yeah, that looks like it's 4 hours away from the coast.
That's not the coast. This is the coast.
No, this is part of the coast.
No, that is the coast.
The coast goes down this
into an
way,
inlet, into a sound. No,
and this is all ocean water.
Do you consider a bay?
Yes.
The ocean. No.
Yes.
Do you consider an inlet? Do you consider a river? Like
yes.
no.
Yes.
No.
You are
that
literally
is not the coast.
Less than an inch away from the coast. Less than an inch. And if we go down here and use the legend down here, it's less than 25 miles away from the coast.
That's not the coast.
If you can jump off of this little gray area here into ocean water, guess what? That's coastline.
You're into the sound. That's not the ocean. There's no waves. There's no horizon. That's not the ocean.
Is it salt water?
It isn't.
Is it
a
salt
sound.
water?
Yes, but it's not the coast. All right, get into chat.
Salt water.
Get it.
Ocean water.
Is that the coast?
It is.
If I say I'm going out to the coast, or if any of my kids at school say we're going to the coast today, they don't mean Seattle. If they meant Seattle or Puget Sound, they would say we're going to Seattle. The coast is an additional 4 hours. Like, you can't. Catch up. You got a lot to read.
I do.
Pish posh.
I do.
I'm right. He's wrong.
My oldest two kids were born in Redmond, where we lived
nice.
in Washington, Peter Rowan says. Tacoma is closer to the ocean than Redmond is. Okay.
Yes, actually, yes.
I would agree. I would possibly agree to that. I have no idea where Tacoma is.
Tacoma is at the end of Puget Sound, though.
What are you talking about? The end of Puget? Where is the end?
Oh, it has to have an end. It doesn't go on forever. It's a bay. It's an inlet.
Is it on the coast of Puget Sound?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because that's what you just
No.
said.
It is at the edge.
Of what?
No, I'm not going
See,
to edge.
you call it.
I am not the coast.
You call it an edge.
Tacoma,
I call it a coastline.
Tacoma is closer to the coast because you just go straight over from Tacoma to the actual coast, not Puget Sound.
Same thing with Redmond. You can go straight over less than an inch.
No, you're
And
only
in
getting
the
into
water.
the sound. You're not getting to
the
the
water.
Pacific Ocean. You're in a sound.
The water. You're in the water.
No, it's not
Water.
the ocean.
You're in
it's
the
not
ocean,
the coast. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
telling you, and you're in
He's
the
so
end.
wrong.
You're in the. Sam Puget, but it is not the coast. Peter says.
See,
Peter, your argument has no water. See what I did there? Because you're a Washingtonian. As a Texan, I have to come up and explain these things to you people.
you do not.
If you can jump into the water and it's ocean water, hey, guess what? You're on the coast.
You're not. That's not the coast.
That is the coast. Puget Sound is seawater, but it ain't the ocean. I'm not saying it's the ocean.
The ocean
I'm
is the
saying
coastline.
that you are on the coastline.
No, the coastline is the coast, like the actual.
If it ain't a lake, you're on the coast.
No.
If you can get out to ocean water from that little thing that's less than an inch away from Redmond, you're on the coast.
No.
I can't even pronounce most of the places here. That's because you guys pronounce it wrong. That's not my fault.
Here, who?
That Doug said that. Why are we letting a Yahoo from Texas try to decipher Washington geography? Because y'all do it wrong. Y'all do so many things wrong up here. A coast is a coast.
Get me a map of Texas, and I'm going to tell you there's parts that you call something else.
I doubt it. Redmond is more inland.
Yes.
I know it's more inland, but it ain't 4.5 hours away from the ocean.
Yes, it is.
It's not. I can get there in less than an hour.
No, you can't.
It ain't more than 25 miles away.
That's not the ocean. That's an inlet. That's a sound. It's not the ocean.
I'm going to get in my boat.
Ocean.
That was really close to you cursing.
Ocean?
That was really close. You said, oh, shit. And I was like, what are you doing?
Ocean.
And then you went shin instead of, that was more like ocean instead of ocean. You need to be careful with, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Headache.
Us people in Texas need to come tell y'all how to talk. That's what we need to do. That's right. Sam just needs to search Redmond, not the entire state. All right, we'll do that. Let's search Redmond, not the entire state. Redmond, Washington.
It is not near any salt water.
Now, see, it just gave me a picture of the coast.
That's the lake.
That leads to the ocean. So it's on the coast.
Nope.
Yep. Let's see. About Redmond, Washington. Redmond is the 8th most populous city in King County and the 17th most populous city in the state of Washington. Residential population.
That means they're 10 times the size of us. 20 times the size of us.
Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen again because why would I not? About Redmond. We're doing a little jaunt through Redmond, yes? Let's see. Waterfront Park on Lake Sammamish, a wildlife preserve, known as the Redmond Watershed.
Yeah, Redmond's not even on Lake Washington.
Man,
Redmond, you need to get across, you need to go all the way inland before you can get to the edge of Lake Washington. Then you got to cross Lake Washington to get to Seattle.
Yeah, no, I get all that. But if I can get in the water,
if I
can get in the water at Redmond,
you can't.
And not worry.
You can only get to Lake Sammamish.
You be quiet. Get out of my and without having to get out of my boat.
No, you can't.
That's not what you said 5 minutes ago. You're changing your tune.
No. I said it's on the Lake Sammamish and Lake Washington. And Redmond is here. Lake Washington is the lake that you have to cross the bridge for. You're just not listening.
World Cup 2026. They're going to have the World Cup in there?
Yeah, probably.
That's neat. See, that now I know it's on the coast because you can't.
We're not getting any of the FIFA Cups over here.
You can't have a World Cup without being near land. I'm pretty sure that near
yes.
ocean. You can't do that.
No.
Yeah. That's literal.
No.
It is. Look it up.
I have. I've been to the World Cup. Have you?
Oh, you've been to the World Cup in Brazil. Yes.
Yes.
I lived in Korea in 2002. Yes.
Okay.
I have been to the World Cup. Korea is what? A peninsula that is very near ocean water.
I mean, technically, every continent is near ocean water.
No, but that's not. It's Korea, Japan. Japan's an island.
Yes.
Like all those things out in the ocean water off the coast of Washington. They're all islands. Yeah.
In a sound.
No.
Unless Woodby Island.
But yeah, it's all ocean water, though. It's all ocean water. Y'all just need...
Redmond is on Lake Sammamish. You have to cross inland to get to Lake Washington. So you're not even...
See,
you can't...
You're hurting yourself here because you told me it was on Lake Washington, and now you're changing your tune.
I said it's near Lake Washington.
No, you said it's on Lake Washington. You said I had to cross a floating bridge.
Yes, you have to cross a floating bridge to get to Seattle.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what I said. Oh my gosh, this man makes me crazy.
Mike is getting quite a lesson this morning about Washington State. See, I'm here to help people.
Mike,
I'm here to help everybody, including the
We're only here to help you.
Washingtonians. The state government doesn't classify that as the coast, nor does the Tacoma Port Commission. Well, again, Blake, the state government not classifying something doesn't help your position, and in my opinion. But we'll leave that alone.
Order me a new
There really isn't anything to do today, there really isn't anything to do today, is there? There isn't.
Actually,
we do have a box that we're going to open.
Let's do that.
In a little bit. In a little bit.
No, let's do it now.
I'm enjoying myself teaching you about Washington State.
About it.
There are no ocean waves on Puget Sound, therefore is not the coast.
Who
said anything about waves needing to be part of the coast? I didn't say that.
You can't have a coast.
Why not?
It's not you can't.
You can't have a coast without waves? Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing. I never heard that before in my life. A coast is literally just where the land ends and the ocean starts.
Puget Sound is not the ocean. It is a sound.
Ocean water?
It is a sound.
It's salt water.
But it is not the
There's no
ocean.
difference between the water in Puget Sound and the water in the Pacific Ocean.
They are labeled different things geographically.
Oh, it's all about what we label it. If a Washingtonian says, I don't want that to be the coast.
This man
So it's not the coast anymore.
Can we focus? Read your chat.
Puget, not budget. I wasn't saying Puget. I was saying Puget. I know what Puget is. I know how to pronounce things. If someone is going to Puget Sound, they say we're going to Budget Sound.
Oh,
that's why he said Puget, not budget.
That's true.
If someone is going to Puget Sound, they say we're going to Puget Sound. Yeah, that's true. Okay.
They don't say they're going to the coast.
Don't care.
This is the whole point.
Just because they're being more specific doesn't mean that it's not a coast. This is what we call this part of the coast.
It's not a coast.
We call this part of the coast Puget Sound.
No, it is a different body of water.
No, it's not. It's still part of, okay, it might be a different body of water, but it's still the coast of Washington. Because the land ends and the water begins.
Oh my gosh, do you guys see what I have to deal with every day? It makes me crazy. Can you get back to chat?
I am. That's where all this is coming from. I got to set you folks straight. Tacoma is on the shoreline, not the coast. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. It's another technicality. It's just what we want to call it. We want to call it a shoreline. Even though shoreline and coast are pretty much the same thing.
It is not the coast.
Yeah, you just said, Sam, you're right, but I don't want to say that you're right. I'm just going to call it something else. That's the exact same thing as what it is. That's what that is. Less than an inch, Jessie. See? That's what I'm saying.
It's just
less than an inch. I'm a Californian. Thank you very much. Oh, you just dug your hole deeper, Peter.
Peter, where's the coast of California? Where's the Californian coast?
I got this. It's where the land ends and the water begins.
That's where the coast is. Is San Francisco Bay considered the coast?
I literally could sit on Alcatraz Island and look without any impeded and look at the ocean.
Okay. Is that your qualifier?
No. The
Because there's
land,
a literal mountain range.
the land
between
ends.
Redmond and the coast.
The land ends, and the water begins.
All right, we gotta get back on topic. Here, I'm over it. Look, open a box.
I think Sam may have this one. Thank you, Al, the voice of reason.
Al,
And
you're wrong.
You are absolutely correct. Coastline definition is the boundary between land
I'm not
and the
disagreeing with
lake
that.
or ocean.
But what is considered
Look it
the
up.
Washington coast?
I don't care what you people call Washington Coast. I don't care at all what you people here in Washington call the Washington Coast. I just don't. I'm simply saying the coast is where the land stops and the water starts. Just because you have a bunch of islands off the coast.
And a peninsula with a mountain range. Like you actually have the Olympic Mountains and a rainforest before you get to the actual coast.
And you can go around all those and get to the water without having to hike over the mountains. That's what I'm saying.
4 hours. You can't take your boat from Lake Washington to the actual coast in 4 hours.
No,
That's
I don't. No. That's not what I'm saying at all.
You're saying you can get it to Puget Sound.
I don't care if I get off of land and into the water. I am now off the coast of Washington, and I am in the water. So after I've gotten into the water, it doesn't matter how much time I have to take to get to wherever you think the coast is.
You gotta open this.
No.
We're done. Open this.
Doug says, sorry to derail the entire conversation, y'all. Oh, no.
This is just us.
'Tis the spice of life, sir.
Focus. Open. Tell us what we got.
I gotta catch up on chat.
I told you to do that 10 minutes ago.
See, Al is my homeboy right now. He sees it. He knows what's up. The Tacoma Port Commission, which is the 6th busiest in North America, operates out of Puget Sound, not the ocean. Again, what you call it doesn't change the fact that it's still a coastline.
Yeah, but it's not.
Sorry to derail this. Why did I think Tacoma was inland? Apparently, I don't know Washington State very well. Just stay tuned, Vanessa. I'll get you on the straight and narrow here pretty quick. Don't worry, I got you.
Oh god.
It's not all inland, Vanessa. I think I had mixed up with Spokane. Yeah, Spokane is super
Definitely
the wrong
inland.
direction. Spokane is on the eastern side of the state.
At the border of Idaho.
It is next to the coast of Idaho. It was a joke.
I don't even like you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do.
I do. I
think
super do.
David Brownlee says the important thing that Sam isn't telling you is that the half-price books in Redmond usually has a better board game selection than the Crossroads store.
That's true.
Well, there you go. See? I will concede. See, here's Doug. Concessions. Here we go. That Sam
Doug,
is
I will disown you.
technically correct.
No.
Puget Sound is part of the Pacific Ocean. However, it doesn't have the characteristics of the open ocean, so in Western Washington, it's not coast. See, this is the thing. This is where you guys are adding in stuff. And I'm just trying to stay basic. I'm just saying that the coast line of Washington is not 4 hours away from Redmond. You can jump in the water and swim your happy little butt 6,500 million hours, I don't know, however long it takes, and never have to get dry again before you reach the ocean. You can do it. Vedessa says, I'm in a landlocked state, but we do border Lake Erie, which is pretty darn close to an ocean in size. Well, it is, I think, one of the largest lakes in America, but it has ocean-like characteristics. Lake Superior does as well. You're good, Vanessa. The people always forget about Tacoma, even though, it provides so much for the state in terms of infrastructure.
Yes, it does.
Anyway, hopefully while I'm on the coast, I'll get to a game store. Well, as we've already established,
Go to the Half Price Books.
You're not that far away from the coast anyway.
David says go to Half Price Books in
Yep.
Redmond for the best
Fun
game
fact.
selection.
Valdemia sits right on Lake Erie, and you get a fantastic view of the lake from the top of the Ravine Flyers Hill. Watch a POV video if you'd like to see it. I can tell you, this conversation has become the coastline of rational thought.
It's very valid.
I'm here standing on the coastline of rational thought, wishing that you Washingtonians would come on back. Open arms. By Sam's reasoning, a puddle is a coast. That is not true.
Where the water meets the land.
No. I said where the land stops.
Okay.
And the water begins. A puddle is this.
Okay, but the land stops here.
No, it doesn't. It's right there.
So is so is the whole ocean. There is a bottom to it.
Well, yeah, there's a bottom to the ocean, too.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
So land.
No, that isn't over.
I'm just going to keep arguing here all day.
You're talking about, you're going to jump on David's side? David's a weirdo. We all know this.
Jump on.
Let's see. A sound is classified as a narrow body of water that connects two large bodies of water, often separating a mainland from an island. Again, doesn't classify as a coast. I enjoy listening to Eastern Washington folks try to teach folks about Western Washington. I'm not trying to teach anybody about Western Washington, just the definition of what a coast is. That's it. Despite not being a huge state, Eastern Pennsylvania is so different from Western Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Same could be true of Washington.
True. Yeah.
San Francisco Bay is not the coast, but you can see it from Alcatraz. Peter.
See?
Peter.
See?
This conversation is about as entertaining as a root canal, says Eric. I know he loves root canals, so that's high praise coming from him. How I long for the next Saturday or next Saturday argument. Yeah. Okay. It's enough to drive you to play TI4. Maybe.
Sure.
The news wouldn't say off the coast of Washington. They would say off the coast of Puget Sound. But they would still use the word coast. Well, look at that.
I'm telling you, I don't consider
Well, looky
Puget Sound
there.
the
They
coast.
would still say the coast.
Can we get back on topic? I'm getting bored of this.
You guys, you just don't like being wrong.
I'm not wrong. Redmond is 4 hours away from the Washington coast.
Half Price Books in Redmond is awesome. California Half Price Books are lame. Jason Stewart says Wenatchee is a coastal town. Then
Yeah.
you can take a boat down the Columbia all the way to the ocean. I'm good with that. We do have a coast. It's a river. It's a coast on the river, but yeah, it's still where the water starts and the land stops.
I think a coast is at the edge of the ocean, like it's at the ocean.
Agreed. Vanessa and you should start with visiting us in Washington. You'll love the trees out here.
You would love the trees.
You
out
probably
here.
would, except for all those ones that are getting thick. I said thick with a lisp. I didn't say thick. Yes, they would say coast, Sam, but saying coast of Washington and I said coast of Puget Sound, two separate coasts. But it's still a coast. That's all I was saying. It's a coast.
So when they say we're going to the coast, it does not mean Puget Sound. It means the ocean.
I'm just going to say I'm going to a coast then. David Brownlee, HPB, Redmond or Tacoma.
Half Price Books.
Oh, Half Price Books. Yeah, there we go. If you're trying to save money or enjoy the thrill of finding buried treasure around the table, Zulus and Mocs for game stores.
Yes.
Yes, those are all good. I would highly recommend Zulus first. That's the one that I would highly recommend. Next to that, I would say probably around the table and then Mocs. Not that I have anything against Mocs, just that my experiences with the other two have been better. That's all.
All right,
No,
what did
Sam,
we get in?
that's not what you were saying, Sam. You kept the coast, which is not Puget Sound. You kept the coast, which
kept
is not
saying the
Puget
coast.
Sound. No, I was just saying it's the coast. It is the coastline, and it is a coastline. That's all I'm saying. It's where the
But I'm saying
water
when people
starts
say I'm not at
and
the
land
coast or I'm
ends.
going to the coast, they don't mean Puget Sound.
So you're saying that Washingtonians commonly say things one way and they mean them the another way?
No.
I agree with that statement.
Why don't
Did
you
you
look
bring
at
in?
what we got?
Wow, you brought a honking knife.
I
Look
couldn't
at
find
that.
another knife, and it
I'm
might have-
sorry. I said everything I did. I didn't mean to make you angry. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness.
Okay, he's lost every knife that he brings down here into the studio.
I would like to say that I
And-
don't lose anything.
I
I
think
place
you
them somewhere,
do.
and then other people in this house, not necessarily you,
No.
go pick them up and
Pocket
take them
knives.
somewhere else.
Grapefruit knives,
Yes.
box knives, they've all disappeared. Now, the only thing left is a 7-inch kitchen knife, which I would really like to put back in my kitchen. So,
That's kind of awesome, actually. No one say anything so we can move on, Doug says. It's a coast, but not the coast. Okay, it's a coast. So Blake has now agreed with me.
can you open your
Now we
box?
can move on.
You gotta stop being so contrarian.
I'm not contrarian. I was just making a point. A correct point, apparently.
No.
Because
So if I say we're going-
I
if
got
I-
Blake on my side.
If
so.
I say we're going camping at the coast, you're gonna assume Redmond and Seattle.
It's possible if there are
If I say we're
campgrounds.
camping at the coast,
If
No.
you don't provide any other delineation, how am I supposed to know?
based on
Based on what?
I can't based on history, based on
Based on
experience,
history.
experiences.
Experiences?
Yes,
Do we want to talk about our
coast?
camping experiences?
at the coast.
I don't want to ever go back there if our experiences are the.
That's it. Get in the car. We got nothing to do today. It says in the tagline, we got
definitely
nothing to
have
do today.
something to do
Let's go.
other than
Let's
that.
go.
All right. So
I'll even
we've
let you
got
stay in a
couple-
hotel.
Here, put this on the chair, and then we'll bring them back out. On the chair right there. And then we'll bring them back out. No, Sam, I don't agree with you. You kept saying the coast, which is the coast of Washington.
which one do you want to start
Coast
with?
Puget
Oh, the
Sound's
big
not
box.
coast. I know, but you said it's a coast. You
Okay.
said that. You said that, Blake.
Here,
You
ready?
agreed with me. All right, so here's the first one. I got my Whale Riders thing in. They did a Kickstarter, which really wasn't a Kickstarter because this was a produced game. They already made it, but they were trying to sell out their stock to help offset some of the tariff prices that they were getting in from China for other projects of theirs. And so, as you can probably tell, it has got Mr. Vincent Dutrait's artwork on it. Now, and it also has Mr. Reiner Knizia's name on it. So those two things mean that my family and other non-hobby gamers in this area are probably going to like this game. But who knows? I like it because of the artwork, and we'll go from there. So we are...
Wait a minute. Hold on.
What?
Advanced primate entertainment. That's funny.
Yeah.
In college,
So
I
Ape Games is Advanced Primate Entertainment. That's what Ape Games stands for. So we got in Whale Riders, and on the other side, here we go. So it's for ages 2 to 6. 2 to 6 players. I was like, what?
I was like, what
Ages
did you
8 and up,
get?
45 minutes. So you're going to buy and sell precious cargo. That's a bad word to have on 2 lines, especially with such a small thing. You could have just made this box, this little text box, a little bit bigger. It's precious. So buy and sell precious cargo, fulfill contracts to earn money, collect the most pearls to win, include special bonus tiles for new variants, sail down the ice coast, return to Sunport. Isn't that, see, that whole conversation was thematic. We were just leading into this.
Well, that makes it better.
Yeah, see? Whale Riders is a new design with a classic feel from the legendary Rainer Knizia. So, let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got. We've got a bag. A cloth bag with cards in it. Those are neat. We'll tear that off. And the artwork on these is minimalistic. It's just the artwork denoting the different items that you're selling, the different precious cargo thingies that you're selling. But I like it. I just like his artwork. I don't know what it is. Even though it's just like a pot and a seashell and a salmon.
Vase.
Whatever. I'm not going to take the time to teach you what a difference between a vase and a pot is. I'm tired now, so. But I like this. I do like these artwork. Even the grayed out artwork is really cool as well. So that's the cards, and then on the back they all look the same. So there's those. We have some plastic bags. We have some standees for the different colors for the characters, I believe. Here is the rule book. Look how thin and
I do love that.
Look at that. Here's the rule book.
I do love that.
Here's the rule book. So that's pretty cool. And wow. Okay, so we've got a picture. The board is
cool.
A coast where the land stops and the
waves
water starts.
Come in.
And no, I don't see any waves. I don't see any waves here. The water starts and the land stops. See, the land stops right there. So this is a coast.
See, the whole conversation was planned, y'all.
So this is a really, I mean, it's very, again, minimalistic, but it looks really cool. I love his artwork. And I really do think he loves the color blue. I think it's his favorite color. I could be very wrong, but I think that's cool. I think everybody starts down here and heads up this way. Maybe not, because there's an arrow that says back to this. I don't know. I have no idea. But I've never played this game before. Here we have some different punch outs, and we won't punch out everything, but punch board 1A, 2A, so.
Let's just show the pictures.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, double-sided. There you go. What is this? Like thunder? Storms? Poils? Looks good. And then the last one. Haven't punched any of these out. I'll punch these out just to see how the punch boards are cut well. They come out pretty well. Bink, 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 bink. So, yeah, that's good. Nice! So that can come out. Are those eccentric enough for your kids?
My kids love all of them. I like the thick ones like this, because then when we build with them, they are a little bit sturdier.
Yeah.
This is even hard, because if they put a clip on this side, it's kind of wobbly. But if they put it here, it's solid.
Yeah. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff back in here so that we don't... Matter of fact, give me that punch board as well. It might be one of those ones that you have to keep all of the punch boards in order to... Where'd the board go?
You put it in there.
Was it in here?
Yes. You picked it up.
Yeah, it was. It is in there. Okay. Put these in there. Put these back in the bag. Put all these back in here. Put these these in here, these in here. And put those in there just so they stay nice and comfy. So that is Whale Riders. But there's more. I put that on backwards, didn't I? No, I got it right. Sweet. All right, so that's Whale Riders. And then there is Whale Riders, the card game. And I think that's it, yeah? So Whale Riders, the card game, is another thing that they had going on. So, and again, I don't know exactly I've never played this game either. Again, Vincent Dutrait, Reiner Knizia. That's the long and the short of it. That's the draw for me. That's a small rule book. Playing the game, setting up the game. Advanced rules. To play the full game of Raider, the Whale Riders, the card game, the port cards also need to be shuffled and placed on their own deck. So there's port cards as well. Longer game variants and so forth. This means, see this? This means that the box could have been smaller. But they didn't want to make a smaller box to make their game look insignificant.
Right.
They just wanted to put it in a bigger box. See? This even says that the box could have been smaller. Yeah. Anyway. This is, oh, cool. So you've got seashells, a magical seashell. I don't know what that's probably, I don't know what that is, but that looks like a magical seashell. And then you have, I guess this is kelp. Magical kelp. There's more kelp. Then you have salmon and magical salmon. I don't know. It's just something special about that one. That one has a little bit of a weird thing to it. Then you have, what were these called?
I don't know. I'm curious to see.
What are they? Pots?
Nope.
Vase?
Sure.
You know, it depends. I think what makes the determining factor is what you put inside of them. If you put like flowers, it's a vase. But if you put water,
it's a vase.
It's a pot.
No.
What do you think the pots look like that Jesus turned the water into wine? What do you think they look like? Do you think they look like that? Or did you think they look like something else?
No.
You just say no?
Yep.
No. Okay. Okay, lady. And here are the different ports. Ray port, swordfish port. Do they have different things?
Yes.
Yeah, so there's two different... So shell cards cannot be played and kelp cards cannot be played at these. So it's two different kinds of ports, so that changes what you can sell at each port for. And I guess this is for advanced play. But that is Whale Riders, the card game. And then that goes in here like that in the oversized box. That goes in there like that. And that goes like there, like that. This is for 2 to 5 players. 8 and up. Takes about 20 minutes. So again, we'll play it and report back on how good or bad it is. Let's see. Whale Riders, and you thought the horse left you bow, and you thought the horse left you bow-legged. If you ride a whale, yeah, I guess. I wish I could ride a whale. Whale Riders, and let's see. Okay, gotta go. Getting ready to start up an adventure, our adventure once again. All right, see you later, Vanessa. Bye-bye. Even I could learn those because so short ones. Yes, that is correct. Blue is the best color. I do like blue. Blue is very nice. Time to read novels as game rules. Tired to read. How appropriate. A game about riding up and down the coast. A coast, Douglas. A coast. See. It's all
He's just spicy today.
It's all semantics.
He's all spicy.
It's all semantics. If the rule book is longer than like 4 or 5 pages, I default to looking up a video. That's usually not a bad idea. What I like to do sometimes is if I have a longer rule book, I will watch a video first. That means that after I've seen the video, I'm reading through the book and it makes more sense that way. So it makes the reading, the video, having watched the video ahead of time makes the reading of the rule book more productive, more effective. So totally get that. Punch boards are like weeding. Once you start, it's hard to stop. Yeah. I have no trouble stopping weeding. See, that makes more sense now because when I read this as I started scrolling back up, I thought it said wedding. I was like, Doug, what are you stopping a wedding for? It's the getting started I struggle with. Yeah, that's right. Oh, come on, you two. Starting is the struggle. Treading dangerously close to the kelp versus seaweed coastline. I assure you, I can stop weeding right after the first pull, Philip says. Yeah, I think I'm there too. A vase, a vase, is used for displaying flowers, whereas a pot is used for growing flowers. So again, Blake is agreeing with me. It matters what is put inside of it. Yeah. See?
But you don't cook from a vase.
You don't have to cook from a pot either.
You can. It's a pot.
Yeah, you can. I'm imagining you could probably cook from a vase too. I just don't know that it'll work very well.
Fine, we'll call it a jug. It's a much worse word. Vase is a better word, so.
You're a jug. Let's see here. Sorry, gotta go eat. See you later.
Eat.
Take care, Micah. See you later. Bye-bye. All right, well, we've got just a few minutes left, but we do want to, let's see here.
I don't know what
we literally don't have anything to do today.
Well, so that just means I can
import.
make a bigger honeydew list.
Well, no. I'm saying you can do what you want to do. If part of the things that you want to do is make a honeydew list, you can make a honeydew list. That does not mean anything on the honeydew list is going to get done. But you can make a list. Fine and dandy. No worries at all. Hand me that sick lady's box.
I wanted to go camping.
We're not
Because
going
it's the
camping.
only weekend we had.
You said we're not doing anything this weekend.
I said, do you want to do anything? And you said no.
No, that is not what you said yesterday. You said yesterday.
Okay, fine. But that was after you had said, no, I don't want to do anything this weekend.
I said that after you
I wanted to go camping.
That was like 2 weeks ago. And then after the hubbub that has been the last 3 or 4 weeks, you were like, yeah, no, I think I just want to chill this weekend.
And
That's
now
what
I'm
you said.
regretting
And then
that
I said,
decision.
I agree.
Now I'm like, well,
I
we should
was
go somewhere.
agreeing with
We should go
you.
somewhere.
I don't agree with you now. This game, however, this is just the Creatures and Heroes add-on miniatures. This game is incredibly fun. It already has a place on my shelves. I've already put it up there because I am keeping this game. Period. End of discussion. Really enjoy it. It's not a new game. This is a legendary version. So it's like a reprint, basically, a fancy reprint, and it is very fun. JT and I played it yesterday, and we played a 2-player game of it where we each had to control 2 factions each. We really had a good time. It was back and forth as well. There was a point where it was 2 metropolises to 1 in his favor. Then I was able to make a move, and then I made it 2 metropolises to 1. Then he was able to get another metropolis, and then I couldn't stop him from getting his third. It was a really great game. Really great game. We had a great time.
Fun.
Blake says, I love the word jug. There you have it. We'll say that's a compromise. We'll call it a jug.
How about a vessel? And I'm like, we gotta come out. I don't like the word jug.
No, vessel is too broad. Because a car is a vessel. A boat is a vessel. A plane is a vessel.
Or is that thesaurus?
A vessel is anything where you carry something inside of it. That can be anything. A jug is more descriptive of what that picture was. I like the word jug. That's a good compromise.
I don't really like that word.
Go back to waiting for Nemesis. Yes, that is correct. We are waiting for Nemesis. How much does it bug you when you forget a rule till after you have already finished it?
Oh, he gets so annoyed.
I get rather annoyed. And that's putting it lightly. Because it has often to do with my brain's ability to retain information, and it doesn't do that well. So it bothers me a lot, actually. But I usually have to just kind of shrug it off, and I'll put a note in the comments of the video if it's an egregious error where it really changes. Doing it wrong makes the game feel differently than if you were to do it right, then I'll take the video down. That it bothers me that much. But more often than not, most of the rule mistakes that we make on videos here are small mistakes that impact the game very little. And those are the ones that I just make a comment and leave it.
There's some words.
What's that?
It says when I searched vase, it says it's not in the thesaurus.
Well, that should tell you it's not even a word.
Is it not?
Yes, it's a word. I don't know.
Did I spell it wrong? It's just V-A-S-E, right?
Yes.
See, but
jug.
I don't like jug. Pitcher.
That would be a, but you have to, context will determine.
Flask.
Bottle, cup, flagon.
Beaker.
Flagon is a good word. I like the word flagon. Flask. Ewer.
No, that's got to be.
That sounds like, wait.
Look up vase, but when I tried to type in vase, it said there is no such word. And I'm like, no. Carafe.
Pail. Decanter. Oh, I like that one too.
Decanter.
Bring me a decanter of water, would you? I like that.
I think you only get decanters of wine, right?
I don't know. Pot. Kettle. Ooh, they're both the same. Tankard. Beaker. Mug. Stein. Tea kettle. Canteen. A fiasco? How is that a synonym of jug?
I don't know.
A fiasco? I'm calling them fiascos from now on. Just to confuse people.
I don't know how that's...
I would like a fiasco of water, please. Really? That's a synonym? Fiasco?
That's crazy. I'm like, now I gotta look up that word.
A stoop. A vessel. A jorum. I would like a jorum of Coca-Cola, please.
I tried to type in vase, and it said it wasn't a word. And I'm like, it is spelled this way, right? That's how to spell vase.
Philip says, you searched for vase. You should have searched for vase. But he spelled them the same way. You're right? Funny. How about a container? A person is a vessel. That is correct. If you're looking for something to do, you could record that overdue Mission Red Planet playthrough. We're not going to record anything because that means I have to go back and edit instead of recording. Hey. Doug says, David, do you and Mai ever eat at Ye's Walk in Bellevue? My in-laws are friends with the owners. Went there for dinner last night, and it's pretty amazing food. Fiasco is Italian, Blake says.
Oh.
So
But
it's
I
the
somehow-
fiasco is the Italian word for jug. I don't know what to tell you. You
how-
spelled it wrong.
Did I?
Yeah. It's VASE.
That's what I typed in. You dork. I'm like, that's what I literally typed in. It's not in the thesaurus.
No, more importantly, we need to find out more about this word fiasco. That's what we need to do.
We don't need to do that right now.
We
can do that.
absolutely do. We're going to
No.
do it right now. Fiasco. If one of the
A complete failure is
yeah,
what
it's a
comes up.
complete failure, often one that is embarrassing or humiliating. A thing that is a complete failure, especially in a ludicrous or humiliating way. How is it? From Italian, literally bottle or flask. In the phrase fare fiasco, literally make a bottle. Figuratively, fail in a performance. The reason for the figurative sense is unexplained. This is a fiasco.
Honey, our whole life might be a fiasco.
No.
No, I got you. That's not a fiasco.
No, I'm generally not a fan of Chinese food, David says. Type in fiasco bottle. Okay. Fiasco meaning?
All I know is that vase isn't in the thesaurus.
Fiasco
So now I'm
bottle.
stuck.
A traditional Italian style of bottle. With a round body and bottom, partially or completely covered in a close-fitting straw basket.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah.
So that looks
seen
like
those.
something wine would come in.
Yes, a fiasco.
It's a fiasco of wine. And wine causes fiascos if you drink too much
So
of
it's
it.
why
That's why it's called, I betcha. People drink too much wine, they cause a fiasco.
things
It's a
happen.
fiasco of wine. That's how
Or
much wine
is-
you have to drink in order to cause a fiasco. I'm in the Matrix, y'all.
I'm freezing. We gotta end. It's cold in
It's
here.
not cold in here.
It's freezing
Blake
in here.
says, who doesn't like Chinese food? Well, apparently David, generally speaking. This thesaurus searching is a fiasco.
I didn't know. I didn't know words wouldn't be in the thesaurus. Like every word has other words that I didn't. I'm a little
She's
awestruck.
flabbergasted.
I'm flabbergasted.
Vase thesaurus.
I was on Merriam-Webster.
Oh,
Container, jar, pot, urn. Urn is definitely not the same word as a vase.
well, it depends. If your loved one was a hippie, in that case, their urn could definitely be considered a vase.
What?
Flower child, come on.
Oh.
Come on, that was a good one. Has Sam ever had wine? Yes, I have. I've also seen the effects of people who stay too long at the wine. And I think fiasco, in many cases,
That's a
is
good
putting it
one.
lightly. All right, well, we're out of here. We've been up for about an hour. We do have some things to do that are time sensitive. So we do need to get that done. But otherwise, we have nothing to do today, and we are very happy for it. We are going to enjoy...
I would like to interject. I'm pretty sure that's all going to change once the kids are up.
Oh, no.
Somebody's going to say that they need to go somewhere, and somebody else is going to say that they want to go somewhere, and somebody else is going to just say that they're going somewhere. I'm just saying.
Probably true. But again, those are things that we do not have to do.
Not planned.
We have no plans. None whatsoever. We're going to get out of here. We might even play Whale Riders today. Who knows? But we're
I'm up for a game today. That
gonna
would be great.
hit the road. Do you name your game room?
We just say the studio
Yeah.
because he records in here too.
Yeah. It's the studio. That's all. Next week's schedule is going to be much of the
We
same.
might start calling it Hoth. It's freezing in here.
I do have a Hoth search and rescue team on sticker.
I
on
know.
the back
I'm just saying this could be Hoth. Planet Hoth. We're going to Planet Hoth.
It's not that cold in here.
My arms are cold.
Yeah, but you're a salamander. So it's okay. Next week's schedule, Eric asks. It's going to be much the same. Monday, I don't have as much driving to do as I needed to do last Monday, so there might be the possibility of getting a live play in Monday afternoon. But it just depends on how the rest of the day goes. But generally speaking, we're staying away from Sundays and Mondays, just to. If I try to sneak too much stuff in, I get stressed. And Mondays is one of those days where it's kind of a catch-all. I mow the lawn. I do the water sampling. I do stuff that are around the house that might need to be done. Smaller things.
Wait.
Monday is
Does
kind
he
of a
say
catch-all.
I can add things to a honey-do list on Mondays?
You're going to, and everybody knows you do. So it's just the way it does.
I'm just saying I could, potentially.
She does. Not just figuratively. She does. Anyway, Monday is my day to do the part-time job and to get things done around the house, mow the lawn, and so forth. So adding something to that. No, that's from Strider. So Monday is probably going to say no live stream unless we get the opportunity to do a live stream, then we will. And then Tuesdays is normal. I shoot reviews that go up on Wednesdays, and then I also do It Belongs in a Museum. Wednesday, probably another review. If not a review, then a live game. We will do a stream on Wednesday. We do solo games on Thursdays. And JT is going to be, I believe, out of town this coming Friday. So we're going to have to figure something else out. But we've got plenty of things to do, so there will be a live stream on Friday as well. And then, so next week is going to be normal. We have normality reigning right now, which is cool.
Very short time.
Yeah, very short time.
School starts for the kids soon, so normality goes away.
Attack that shelf of shame. There is a lot. Actually, before I can get to my shelf of shame, I have to get to the stuff that I want to review for the channel and stuff. And so I have two different shelves of shame. I have work shelf of shame, and then I also have personal shelf of shame. So back up off me, David. You only have one shelf of shame. So, and you struggle with it yourself. So don't throw shade. Don't throw rocks when you live in glass house. What's up? See y'all. I'm going to step out and breathe in the salt breeze now that I've been informed that I'm on the coast. You're welcome, my friend. Your eyes have been opened.
So not on the coast.
That's so very good. Have a great weekend. What's up, Jeff? You're great at this. Jeff just like shows up when we're shutting things down.
He's like,
He's like, hey, what's up, everybody? And we're like, see you,
sorry,
Jeff. Bye. All right. Well, we did have a very riveting discussion at the beginning of the stream, Jeff. You can go back and watch that. It's pretty fun. Just realize that I don't really care. I was just having the discussion because it was getting a rise out of everybody, and I had a great time. So enjoy. Can't throw shade if you're already in the dark. Yes, you can. See you on the flip side, folks. Have a great weekend. See you next week.
Bye.
There will be some shorts coming up too.
Ooh, okay.
A couple of old fart shorts and a couple of 59 seconds apiece coming up over the weekend as well. So enjoy those as well. Oh, Karen says she's been here listening too. Hello, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
You gotta tell us you're here, Karen, so we can say hi. Okay, now I might actually be signing off now. Let's see.